Yes, respected friends, welcome you all. Gratitudes that because of you we are able to study Gita Ramayana, discuss on that. Congratulations for all of those who are able to make it every day, and surely you must be gathering at least some information and make use of this information to transform yourself to great heights outside and inside also. Friends, like every day today also we'll be seeing six things, common sense thought, Sankalpa, Sahanavatu, Rugveda Parayanam, Gita 18 chapter study, Sundarakanda, Tulsi Ramayana. Straight away in our common sense thought today, the five, six things is, first of all, we have to be having this sthirata, the establishment. Sthirata in the anubhuti of the Vijaya, established in the joy and experience of success. Like in spirituality, the sthirata that I am the Brahman, I am the Atman, I am the Self. It's called as Atmanishta or Brahmanishta, called as moksha. You know you are the ultimate, so there's nothing to be worried later on. Same way, you all have to be sthira in that bliss and happiness and joy that you have reached the goal, isn't it? And stay in that goal, reached professionally. Sthira, as I'm a very well successful doctor or successful chartered accountant or successful vakil lawyer or architect or civil engineer or a poet or a professor or a teacher. Our fields are all beautiful. But sthiratva in that you have to achieve. Today's topic is sthirata. How do you achieve that sthirata? Only when there is sthirata in your prayatna. If our efforts are not stable and we are continuously shaky, breaking, then how can we get the result and how can we be stable in that? Therefore, prayatna sthiratvam is required. Sthirata in the prayatna, consistency in the efforts, establishing in being regular in putting the efforts. है ना? देखो प्रॉब्लम क्या है, जितना मेहनत किया उतना फल आ गया, चले आता है वो, तो फिर से चाहिए तो यू हैव टू वर्क, और कंटिन्यूसली चाहिए तो कंटिन्यूसली यू हैव टू वर्क, सिंपल लॉजिक. So sthirata in the prayatna is required for sthirata in the anubhuti of your own lakshya. That is how we have to habituate ourselves. And we have to, first of all, be clear. If we have to be sthira in our prayatna for the sthirata in our vijaya and anubhuti, what we need is the sthirata in our buddhi. Buddhi stairyam, it's called as. So buddhi stairyam leads to prayatna stairyam leads to anubhava sthirata or stairyam. Sthirata stairyam same. So what is the buddhi sthirata? In our intellect, undoubtedly we have firmly convinced that this is so beautiful, it's worthy of having as goal, and I made it as goal, and this alone is my goal. That I will achieve it with all my costs or prices or efforts. It is Buddhist Ratana, Nischeta in the Buddhi like we studied in our Gita, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi Rekeha Kurunandana. Whoever are sthira in the Buddhi, they continue their professional life. So it's a long time, and every day while involving, they enjoy it. है ना, जिनका बुद्धि स्थिर नहीं है, they jump from one goal to the other. The whole life is spent without reaching anything substantial. The buddhi sthirata. And for this, what we discussed a year back, if you remember, that in this world million things are there to be done. All the things we cannot do. But without doing anything, we are useless. Some things we have to do. Which are those things you decide for yourself? We discussed it at length long back. So, Buddhist sthirata. So, I want to be a politician. Yeah, sthira raho usme. We'll keep on excelling in that. From the basics Karyakarta level, say, reach up to becoming CM, PM. Why not? Then, so too, the medical sthirata. Here from the Juda to slowly become the Da and then become Sida and then become the ADA. A means established doctor. Sida means senior doctor. Da means doctor. Juda means junior doctor. So धीरे धीरे करो फिर अपना पर्टिकुलर स्पेशलाइजेशन करना है तो वो भी करो बुद्धि स्थिर होना चाहिए है ना स्थिरता वेरी गुड यू नो आई एम गोइंग टू मैरिड वाइफ चिल्ड्रन तो आई हैव a very sweet wonderful life I know for that what I have to sacrifice what I have to take care all of that तो if स्थिर बुद्धि है he will not complain the wife is like that children like that he will say I am trying my best स्थिर बुद्धि होना चाहिए भैया हमको है ना India's policy sthira. We don't attack anyone. We don't cheat anyone. That's a nonsense. It doesn't suit the Indian great Sanatana Dharma culture. The other fellows immature, oh, they act smart. They within themselves, on the name of diplomacy, how much crookedness, cruelty they have, whole world knows. The so-called big superpowers. इंडिया का ऐसा नौबत नहीं होता वी आर स्थिर वसुधैव कुटुंबकम वी ग्रो वी हेल्प अदर्स टू ग्रो whoever are tuning to us we have no biasness whole world has to grow humanity is to be attended their needs have to be attended their requirements have to be taken care they have to be made comfortable चलो मिलकर करते see the policy स्थिरता that's why even the so-called enemy countries earlier also start becoming friends to India. The Islamic Arabic countries, see that? A day will come even Pakistan, Bangladesh, they'll also become friendly with Bharat because we have no malice, we have no impurity. We see everybody first as human beings. And that only we see. बाकी सारा जो देश है, the culture है, the religion है, it has its own place. And we respect all, isn't it? We have that maturity. That everything is required, everything is sent by the Lord, everything has its role to play. Therefore, we respect. Our objection will be only one when you are unnecessarily trying to trouble the mother of all religions, the most ancient, most divine सनातन धर्म वो एक ही चीज पे हमको दूसरों से आपत्ति है वो एक छोड़ो तो अकलमंद बनो लाइक वी आर नॉट ट्रबलिंग यू डोंट ट्रबल अस isn't it बाकी सारा ब्यूटीफुल we'll work together. Then I'll not hate you, you'll not hate us. I will not try to disturb you, convert you. You don't do that. बस ये एक चीज ये तो बेटा बाप के बीच में भी होता है ना There are some things where fathers and together do maybe the official works and all. But कुछ चीजें बता पाप गुस्ताखी मत करो पापा वे just don't talk to me. It's my personal. So all these religions etc. are personal. They need not be touched. ये ठीक है वो बंदे वो लोग करने दो नो सो व्हाट if they're finding peace in that way if are able to reach to divinity in that way why not welcome our Hinduism not cruel like that कि कत्ल करो convert करो that दुष्टता we don't have if they also drop it follow yours how beautiful okay but internationally our sthirata I am giving the example for bauddhika sthirata regarding our lakshya right after this sthirata in the anubhuti sthirata in prayatna sthirata in buddhi then come the next two or three more sthirata of the mana and the mind also has to be sthira and stable and now if you see the mind per minute in thousand directions, in thousand things, in thousand places, in thousand people, in thousand imaginations, in thousand projects and projections. How much asthira is our mind? 90% of minds thoughts are unwanted, uncalled for. But it has become a habit. We have become a slave to that nature of the mind. We never try to curb it, curtail it. Like the children or servants or subordinates or students, if they are not right from the beginning, not properly taken care and molded, they become erratic. They become indisciplined. They don't even care. Children don't care parents. Students don't care the teachers. Subordinates don't care the bosses. The servants don't care the malik. So to the mind, we have to bring it into the sthirata again. Manasthairyam is very essential. What goal the intellect has made, the mind should have all its feelings only towards that. Mana need not go into so many plans or projects which are not at all in line with the buddhi nishchita goal. So I have this goal. But think about like I am spiritual. तो मुझे शास्त्र पढ़ना है, पढ़ाना है, तो मेरा मन, मेरा बुद्धि ये जो काम कर रहा है, इसी पे लगे रहना है. Why should the mind think about other things? अस्थिर मन है तो एक तरफ स्पिरिचुअल होते हुए भी देन दसों चीज मैं सोचूंगा. Then this asthira mana will be an obstruction to my sthirata in the practical things. Because it is taking the attention, it is taking the time, energy. So manasthirata, mental poise, also very essential. So four ho gaye. Now the fifth one is the indriya sthirata. Isn't it? None of our 10 faculties, karmendriya, jnanendriya, should ask anything. What is given, required, given. Like, in a house, 10 dogs are there, but all of them are so nicely trained. They know what type the food is given, which food is given. They know when they are taken for the outer walk, when they are tied down, when they have to shout or bark, when they have to hilaw the धूम या जो भी पूंछ होता है. Well trained dogs. So too I give the example of well trained students. They exactly like in Gurukulas, ashramas, they are there. Lucky, fortunate, like the highly intellectual fellows get chance and little, what do you call them? Uh, Professional, yeah, uh, named and famed people get the admissions in some schools like the Kendriya Vidyalayas or DPs, DPS वगैरह हर एक को उसमें नहीं मिलता admission. Other people have to struggle. They won't get it. It has its own flavor, isn't it? In the same way, to be able to join a Gurukula is a different fortune. From many lives, that purity is brought. Such people alone can get the desire and choice to and chance to get into Gurukula. And in that Gurukula, that whole teachers also are disciplined. 4 बजे उठाएंगे, योगा प्राणायाम, Vedic chanting कराएंगे, पूजा उपासना कराएंगे. Then the academics are taught. Then the work in the ashram is to be done 2 hours. All that fields work होता है, आश्रम का सत्संग हॉल क्लीन करो, मंदिर क्लीन करो. What a beautiful life it is there. Well disciplined, well distributed job. Again, evening they sit for puja, arati, bhajan, kirtan. They are doing academics, they are doing the spiritual, scriptural, they are doing all wonderful things. How many spiritual gurukulas, even now, they are there? Yes, they are not cared by government, never by politicians, nor by you all. They suffer even to get proper money, food, clothing. Nobody cares them. Some philanthropist, somebody donates, but it's okay. That's all their misfortune. कैसे टाइम कहाँ स्पेंड करना है, जिनको नहीं पता है वो क्या करें फिर उस दुनिया को, उस जगत को, उस समय को. We can't tell. But never mind. But there are the disciplined. How beautiful to see them. Excellent. There's a heart feels melted in joy seeing such Gurukulas. They do that Vedic chantings, they do that pujas, the way they do the bhajan kirtan, they give even pravachan on Bhagavad Gita. Children of 10 years, 12, 15, wonderful Gurukula, their discipline. I'm giving that example to say that our senses also have to be that way sthira. Every one of them should know. Tongue should know. Little tasty food is given, that's it. I should not crave for the tastes. Ear should know what they are given. They should do their work, that's it. It's called as Indriya Sthirata. Two more are there. Sharira Sthirata. Keep the body always intact, healthy, energetic. What is required to be done, do it. Then the most important and to begin with is the outer Vyavahara Sthirata. You need not have hundreds of friends. You need not have thousands of accounts. You need not just to be erratic in Vyavahara. बाहरी व्यवहार में पूरा समय को वेस्ट करने वाला मूर्ख मत बनो तुम लोग, बेवकूफ साबित मत करो अपने आप को. They all appear to be entertaining, exciting, but these are all valid for those stupid, uneducated, non-intellectual fellows who don't have the goals in life. जिनको उत्कृष्ट उत्तम लक्ष्य नहीं है, those useless fellows only have the outer erratic asthira vyavahara. That anytime he goes to hotel, he goes to the canteen, he goes to the playground, he goes to the friends, he goes to the cinema, he goes to the arcade, he goes to do this or that nonsense. That a fellow has no goal. It's like an animal. वो कब कहाँ जाता है नहीं पता. उसको कुछ न कुछ ग्रेजिंग के लिए जाएगा, वो घास खाने जाएगा, वो पानी पीने जाएगा, वो उसको ऐसा विशेष लक्ष्य नहीं है ना. तो लक्ष्य रहित youth alone are the ones who are asthira in their व्यवहार outside. Those who are having lakshya, they are sthira in their outer vyavahara. They know who are friends, who are relatives, how much is required to talk to them. That's it. Where the places to go, where not to go. Very mature. So therefore, these 7 things: vyavahara sthirata, sharira sthirata, indriya sthirata, mano sthirata, buddhi sthirata, then sadhana or prayatna sthirata leading to anubhava sthirata. Start it right away. Then one day you'll master it. Right, friends? Thank you. Om Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Samasta Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Acharyebhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Asmad Gurubhyo Namaha Sankalpaha Tesham Sarvesham Krupanugrahena Upanishadukta Brahmatmaiki Bodhena Asmin Kshane Eva Moksha Kaivalya Praptyartham. शांति मंत्रोच्चारणम वेद पारायणम श्रीमद् भगवद गीता अष्टादशोध्याय से अध्ययनम मानस सुंदरकांड अध्ययनम एवं सर्वे भक्ति ज्ञान विवेक वैराग्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम विश्व कल्याणार्थम सनातन धर्मार्थम भारतवर्षार्थम च करिष्यामहे. Friends, let us do our Sahana Bhavatu mantras. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So we'll see only 3 Anuvakams. 888, 24 mantras are there. Right, friends? ओम अथ वेदपारायणं ऋग्वेदः अथ षष्ठमण्डलं षड्विंशतितम अनुवाकात् आरभ्य. Om, listen, enjoy. Om Shruthi na indrahvayamasi tvamaho vajasya satau vavrushana samyadvishvoyanta shurasata ugram nova arye ahandah tvam vajihavate vajineyo maho vajasya gadhyasya satau त्वां वृत्रेष्विन्द्रसत्पतिं तरुत्रं त्वां चष्टे मुष्टिहा गोषु युध्यन् त्वं कविं चोदयोर्कसातौ त्वं कुत्साय शुष्णं दाशुषे वर्क त्वं शिरो अमर्मणः पराहन्न तितिग्वाय शंस्यं करिष्यन् त्वं रतं प्रभरो योदं वृष्वमावो युध्यन्तं वृषभं दशद्युम् वेश चाहुं त्वं तुजिं गृणन्तमिन्द्रतूः त्वं तदुक्तमिन्द्रबर्हणा कः प्रयच्छता सहस्राशूरदर्शे अवगिरेर्दासं शंवरं हन्प्रावो दिवोच दासं चित्राभिभूते त्वं श्रद्धाभिर्मन्दसानः सोमैर्दभीतये चुमुरिमिन्द्रसिष्वप् त्वं रजिं पिठीनसेदशस्यन् षष्टिं सहस्राशच्या सचाहन् अहं च न तत्सूरिभिरानश्यान्तव जाय इन्द्रसुम्नमोजः त्वया यत्स्तवन्ते सतवीर वीरास्तिवरूथे नहुषा शविष्ट वयन्ते अस्यामिन्द्रद्युम्नहूतौ सखायस्याम महिनः प्रेष्ठाः प्रातर्दनिः क्षत्रश्रीरस्तु श्रेष्ठो घने वृत्राणां सनयेदनानाम् किमस्य मदे किमस्य पीताविन्द्रः किमस्य सख्ये चकार रणवाये निषदि किन्ते अस्य पुरा विविद्रे किमु नूतनासः सदस्य मदे सद्वस्य पीताविन्द्रः सदस्य सख्ये चकार रणवाये निषदि सत्ते अस्य पुरा विविद्रे सदु नूतनासः न हिनुते महिमनः समस्य न मघवन्मघवत्वस्य विद्म न राधसो नूतनस्येन्द्र न कीर्ददृश इन्द्रियं ते एतत्यत्त इन्द्रियमचेति येनावधीर्वरर्षिकस्य शेषः वज्रस्य यत्ते निहतस्य शुष्मात् स्वनाच्चिदिन्द्रपरमो ददार वधीदिन्द्रो वरशिखस्य शेषोऽभ्या वर्तिने चायमानाय शिक्षन् रुचिवतो यद्धरियूपीयायां हन्पूर्वे अर्धे वियसा परोदर्त त्रिंशच्शतं वर्मिण इन्द्रसाकं यव्यावत्यां पुरुहूतश्रवस्य रुचिवन्तः शरवेवत्पत्यमानाः पात्राभिन्दानान्यर्थान्यायन् यस्य गावा वरुषासूयवस्यु अन्तरूषु चरतोरेरिहाण ससृञ्जयाय तुर्वशम्बरादात् रुचिवतो दैववाताय शिक्षन् दया अग्नेरतिनो विंशतिं गावधूमतो मघवामह्यं सम्राड् अभ्यावर्ती जायमानो ददाति दूणाशेयं दक्षिणापार्थवानाम् आगावो अग्मन्नुत भद्रमक्रन्सीदन्तु गोष्ठिरणयन्त्वस्मे प्रजावतेः पुरुरूपा इव इह सुरेन्द्राय पूर्वीरुषसो दुहान वयज्वने पृणते च शिक्षत्युपेददाति स्वं मुषायति भूयो भूयो रयिमिदस्य वर्धयन्न भिन्ने किल्ये निदधाति देवयुं नतानं सन्ति न दबाति तस्करो नासामा मित्रो व्यतिरादधर्षति देवाश्चयाभिर्यजते ददाति च जोगित्ताभिस्सचते गोपतिः सह नता अर्वा रेणुककाटो अश्नुतेन संस्कृतत्रमुपयान्ति ता अभि गुरुगायमभयन्तस्य ता अनुगावो मर्तस्य विचरन्ति यज्वनः गावो भगो गाव इन्द्रो मे अच्छान् गाव सोमस्य प्रथमस्य भक्षः हिमाया गावः सृजनास इन्द्र इच्छामि धृदा मनसा यूयं गावो मेदयथा कृशञ्चिदश्रीरं चित्कृणुता सुप्रतीकं भद्रं गृहं कृणुत भद्रवाचो बृहद्वो वय उच्यते सभासो प्रजावतेः सूय शुद्धा अवः सुप्रपाणे पिबन्तीः मावस्तेन ईशतमागशंसः परिवोहेति रुद्रस्य वृज्याः उपेदमुपवर्चनमासु घोषूप पृच्छताम् उपऋषभस्य रेतस्युपेन्द्र तव वीर्ये ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Enough. Gita friends, the four sadhanas for the Nishkarma Siddhi Bhagavan was talking. Same thing we already today also we will see. Tomorrow, the next topic, 5 shlokas of sadhana step by step. Or we will touch that also 50th mantra. So chant 49th 4 times, 50th 4 times. Start. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Geeta Sharanam Mama Shri Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Ashtadashodhyayah Moksha Sannyasa Yogaha एकोनपञ्चाशत् पञ्चाशत्तमौ श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच ॐ असक्तबुद्धिः सर्वत्र जितात्मा विगतस्पृहः नैष्कर्म्यसिद्धिं परमां सन्न्यासेनाधिगच्छति असक्तबुद्धिः सर्वत्र जितात्मा विगतस्पृहः नैष्कर्म्यसिद्धिं परमां सन्न्यासेनाधिगच्छति असक्तबुद्धिः सर्वत्र जितात्मा विगतस्पृहः नैष्कर्म्यसिद्धिं परमां सन्न्यासेनाधिगच्छति असक्तबुद्धिः सर्वत्र जितात्मा विगतस्पृहः नैष्कर्म्यसिद्धिं परमां सन्न्यासेनाधिगच्छति. Now the 50th mantra 4 times. Shri Bhagavanuvāca, Shri Bhagavanuvāca, Siddhim prapto yatha brahma, Siddhim prapto yatha brahma, Siddhim prapto yatha brahma, Siddhim prapto yatha brahma, Tathapnoti nibodha me, Tathapnoti nibodha me, तथाप्नोति निबोध मे तथाप्नोति निबोध मे समासेनैव कौन्तेय समासेनैव कौन्तेय समासेनैव कौन्तेय समासेनैव कौन्तेय निष्ठा ज्ञानस्य या परा निष्ठा ज्ञानस्य या परा निष्ठा ज्ञानस्य या परा निष्ठा ज्ञानस्य या परा श्रीभगवानुवाच सिद्धिं प्राप्तो यथा ब्रह्म तथाप्नोति निबोध मे समासेनैव कौन्तेय निष्ठा ज्ञानस्य या परा सिद्धिं प्राप्तो यथा ब्रह्म तथाप्नोति निबोध मे समासेनैव कौन्तेय निष्ठा ज्ञानस्य या परा. Friends, today a minute or two ponder over these things. Like when you see an exercising cycle, है ना होता है ना क्या नाम देते हैं उसका. So you should know the in and out of it, the purpose of it, the way of using it, and do that 10 minutes, 20 minutes over Sham. Then the required burning of calories happens. In the same way, when you know the motorcycle, in and out of that you must know how to petrol it, fuel it, how to ride it, drive it, maintain speed, balance, use that vehicle. When you have a refrigerator at home, you must know the way of using it. When a cell phone is there, you must know how everything isn't it in this world. Objects. So do the people, father, mother. How to deal, relate, and what we have to be blessed by them. So to grandparents, so to the friends, isn't it? So to our teachers, so to our colleagues, or subordinates, or boss. So every one of them, we have to be matured. In the same way, your own other professions. Let's say you're a doctor. So the medical knowledge and how the knowledge is utilized. For what purpose? Why I'm giving all the examples? In the same way are our Shastras. You know, when you study the Shastra like Gita and Ramayana, what Bhagavan is saying there, that has to be grasped. And where that knowledge is operational, how it has to be operated, in what way it gives the benefits, that spashtata hona chahiye. You have to think in that way. The teachers will teach us all that. They speak to us. But we have to go into those details. Like when we talk about the three gunas, we have to ponder over, yeah, the whole world is filled with this sattva, rajas, tamo guna. And we should ponder, yes, whenever the tamo guna was valued, it has doomed me. Whenever rajoguna is used, it has destroyed me. Whenever sattva guna used, I grew or I got success and I was happy. देखो ponder करना पड़ता है. So too when we talk about the upasana, see that day when I did genuinely the bhajana or japa or puja, it was so beautiful. When I did Guru Seva, he just blessed me. So ये हमको समझना होता है. Same way negativities. That day when I was angry, when I was cranky, when I abused, or when I even the manhandling did, how much loss it created. Or, see, really it is true. There is wrong food eaten by me. How much it has troubled me. व्यवहार में जैसे करते हैं ना, शास्त्र का भी ऐसा ही है. हमें उसमें उतरना पड़ता है. उसको नापना पड़ता है. उसमें हमको तैरना पड़ता है ना? Like get into the water, see the depth of it, you swim and enjoy. So get into the Shastra study. Measure its depth means what? What are the contents? Where are they applicable? How much they are applicable? What for? And then karo usme swim, practical bano, isn't it? Gita, they're all not wasteful shastra. They're all theoretical to give us highest successes inner and outer. And to achieve that, what practically we have to do, a practical book of guidances is Shastra. It's a manual. Is Gita Astra? It's a manual successful life outer and inner. अब ऐसा दृष्टि हमको डेवलप है, उसमें डूबना है ना? उसमें जाकर उसका सदविनियोग करना है. Like I enter into the car, I close the doors, I put it on, put the clutch, brake, gear, slowly release the brake and clutch, and I keep moving. Am I not doing following the rules of car? Am I not driving? Am I not enjoying the ride and reaching destination? Gita also like car. You enter into Gita. You understand each chapter, each topic, each of the shlokas, their utility and how to use them. Then Gita, Hoya Ramayana, whatever Shastras you are studying. We are doing 2, 3 of them. Right, friends? Now Gita being Moksha Shastra, and we are coming towards the end. Bhagavan wants to talk those things only. Therefore, in the shloka number 49, Bhagavan told us 4 sadhanas and 5th siddhi. And siddhi is to be understood thoroughly. Naiskarmya siddhim paramam. Adhigachati. Obtains, achieves, succeeds in achieving. What is Naiskarmya siddhi? Okay, 2 ways to see. That removal of all the inner impurities which were pushing me to do the karma and are binding me with the karma phala. That's called one meaning Naiskarmya siddhi. Second, why do we do all karmas of whatever sort? Only to be happy, no? So, in the discovery of the self, that infinite happiness is achieved. Once that infinite thing that's wanted is achieved, will there be any desire? Will there be any action? No. So, that desireless, actionless state, because the reason of the desire and action, called as infinite happiness, I already got it through jnanam. Therefore, I have nothing to do. That's called as Naishkarmya Siddhi. Like you reach home while traveling from somewhere. Till you reach, you are doing the karma. When you come and reach the home, there's nice karma sthiti because पहुंच गए घर, है ना? You cook the food till the food is cooked. Once cooking is done, nice karma. You eat the food for filling the belly. Once the belly is filled, after that you don't eat. So we all are working for infinitely being happy. So the inner Paramatma, when you discover, you are infinitely happy. Then your destination reached. Then why will you walk? Why do you do karma? So, because of reaching the destination, there is no karma required to be done. Therefore, that stage is called Naishkarmya Siddhisthiti. The other side, we have so much of ignorance, so much of vasana, so much of desires. They were prompting us to do karma, and the karma phalas are pushing us from one birth to the other, isn't it? And we are always tossed up without peace, happiness. So, therefore, ignorance removed, vasanas removed, desires removed, unnecessary falto involvement in the karma is not there. That's called Naishkarmya Siddhi. दोनों एक ही है, बट इस तरफ से उस तरफ से बताया. So this is the goal, Naishkarmya Siddhi. More technically, if you see, reaching that Paramatma who is one without second, infinite. In him, there is no Jiva Jagat Ishvara. In him, there is no Jiva seeing the Jagat get tempted. In him, there is no Jiva doing any karma. And in that state, there is no Ishvara to give the karma phala adi. So, a very highly technical explanation of Naishkarmya Siddhi word. बट अपने भाषा में बिंदास आनंद मोक्ष. एंड इसलिए उसको कहा परमाम, नैष्कर्म्य सिद्धिम परमाम, सुप्रीम. देयर इज नथिंग बियॉन्ड दैट, नथिंग ग्रेटर देन दैट नैष्कर्म्य आत्मानुभव स्थित. Everybody wants the infinite bliss. Infinite bliss is the nature of self. Self is already self. We have to only discover it. When it is discovered, the destination is reached. Therefore, there is nothing to be done. That's why it's Naishkarmya Siddhi. What about the four sadhanas told for us? First was Asakta Buddhi Sarvatra. Let our antakarana be no more wrongly convinced about the need of some outer objects, etc., for happiness. And therefore, get attached to them. असक्ति को छोड़ दो बस. All attachments, nothing. अभी आंख बंद करके देखो. How many objects, how many people we are attached? Just imagining that they give us sukha, they give us happiness, they give us love. Whether they give love, they give us the things, whatever, that all is for sukha only. The one who studies Shastra, he knows that the Ananda bliss comes from the self, not from the people. Therefore, he doesn't get attached to them. He wants to get to the source of happiness only. है ना? अभी कोई आम दे रहा है एक दो, अब दे दो ना भाई, भी क्यों मांगते हो? आम का जो बगीचा है वहां जाओ, वो खुद का ही बगीचा है मानो आम का, वो किसको पूछने का है? So too, you are the source of happiness. You know it in deep sleep. In deep sleep, there is no world, no people, no action, no ice cream, no cinema, nothing doing, no nonsense. And yet you are so happy. And you are there. So you are happy and you are there. Therefore, the happiness in the sleep has come from you only. Therefore, where is happiness? It is in you. And we sprinkle our happiness on the things and beings and we lick it. That's called as desiring for the world. Only Ajnani Muraka does it. But the one who studies Shastra, he knows that the bliss is inside, it has to be discovered. Therefore, outside there is no bliss, it's only blisters. It's only problem. Therefore, Asakta Buddhi Sarvatra. Whether objects or places or activities or people, wherever there is a chance for attachment, totally detaching from all of them is the first step. Asakta Buddhi Sarvatra. Second is Jitatma. Jita Atma means the one whose all the 14 faculties, 5 Jnanendriya, 5 Karmendriya, 4 Antakaranas, are fully under his control. And you have to take it as a mission and work on it. And it is achieved. एक दो करके देखो, है ना, बाकी सब भी कर सकते हैं. जितात्मा. You didn't know that is that such a technological age today that people spend 8 hours, 10 hours on TV, cell phone. Neither ऐसे ही है. There are crores of people even now, they don't even look at the TV for the whole day life. They don't, they're not needed. How many hundreds and thousands of spiritual ashramas are there in India? तो संत महात्मा गुरु लोग रहते हैं, शिष्य रहते हैं, अपने निरंतर क्रियाओं में रहते हैं. They are not interested in TV. So the eyes are controlled towards that bhoga. Like that, they don't go for any other music entertainment. सत्संग सुनते हैं बस. So इस तरह से it is not necessary that we have to be slaves to the senses for the objects. We have to be slaves to the objects for the senses. We can be ourselves masters. So to the mind and its emotions, intellect and its inquisitiveness, its enthusiasm, its जिज्ञासा कि मुझे ये जानना है वो जानना है. अरे जितना जानोगे उतना डिजायर बढ़ते हैं. जितना डिजायर बढ़ेगा, you don't have these resources to fulfill the desire, then your mind only tells चलो desire fulfill करने के लिए let us be dishonest, let us be corrupt, let us be unrighteous, let us do the some of the other scam or cheating, and then you are caught. Jitatma. Okay. Therefore, the third one is Vigata Spruha. Vigata Spruha means what? He is wanting to know Paramatma so much that about the other things, even Spruha bhi nahi hai. Spruha means awareness, followed by the desire. I just know is it. Vigata Spruha. Like the scientist, his own scientific investigation. Other than that, Vigata Spruha. He is not even aware of anything. Like the freedom fight man. Somehow, देश को स्वतंत्रता ले आनी है. Vigata Spruha. They were not worried about the money, the lands, the enjoyments, the wife, children, husband. All of that they fast only for my Bharat Mata ka swatantrata chahiye. Vigata Spruha. Like now in the class, those are intensely listening. They are Vigata Spruha. We want to understand what is said in Gita. In the same way, totally from our mind, the spruha desire for anything and everything should go away. So detachment, mastery, desirelessness. Asakta buddhi, detachment. Jitatma, mastery over faculties. Then nice vigata spruha, no desires. Such person alone. Fourth thing is sannyasena. Sannyasa is knowing the truth, trying to establish in it. Bas. When he goes on doing this, by the first three sadhanas, the Vyatireka sadhana, what is obstacle for the moksha, that is removed. In the fourth sadhana, what ensures the moksha, that is being assured, that is being guided. Sannyasena. Such person will get what? Naishkarmya siddhi, that experience of self, where thereafter there is nothing to be done to achieve anything. You are in the bliss and beatitude. Like that ज्ञानी महात्मा सिद्ध पुरुष. Ask him कहाँ जाना है? He'll ask क्यों जाना है कहीं भी? अरे वहां जाओ तो खुशी मिलती है, मैं ऑलरेडी खुश में हूँ. Ask him क्या करते हो? He'll ask you क्या किस लिए करना है? You say करो तो तुमको रिजल्ट आएगा, you'll be happy. He says I am in that bliss. He asks तुम्हारा क्या क्या चीजें हैं? The Mahatma asks चीजें क्यों होना चाहिए? Then you say when the things are there, you'll be happy. I'm already happy. Again you ask how many friends you have? He will say, why should I have friends? And when you have friends, you'll be happy. And I'm already happy. He is having no effort to create friend and maintain friend. Create the wealth and maintain the wealth. Create the money or the objects and maintain them. ये सब किस लिए कर रहे हो? आनंद के लिए. I'm already in that. देखो नैष्कर्म्य में कहाँ जाना है, किससे मिलना है, क्या करना है, क्या पाना है. These are all for the ignorant people who doesn't know that bliss is inside them. They do all that nonsense. And how much ever flowery language you may describe it, technically as per Shastra, this is called as samsara. It is moha. It is delusion. Giving little of laughing, giggling, but giving more and more kicks and miseries only. And we are our own examples. So, asakta buddhi, jitatma, vigata spruha, sannyasena, naishkarmya siddhim paramam, adhigachyati. Ponder over it more. Thank you. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shaya Namaha. Sri Janaki Vallabho Vijayate. Sri Rama Sundara Kanda. So Sri Ramji told in this 48th Doha again 5 sadhanas. And he specifically says that along with the above sadhanas, if these things also are done, such people are prana priya to me. So therefore, I will protect them as I protect my own prana. बढ़िया है कि नहीं? What was that? सगुण उपासक परहित निरत 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 नीति दृढ़ नेम ते नर प्राण समान मम जिनके द्विज पद प्रेम. बहुत बढ़िया ना. So these are the 5 things. Make the Lord Rama love us. One is Saguna Upasaka. 2 meanings I told you. Saguna Rama ji ka upasana karna through puja, bhajan, kirtana, japa. Like when I do the bhajan, kirtana, japa of you, you'll be happy or not? You'll be happy, but it is useless because what can you do for me? But same things if I do for Lord, Lord also will be happy, but it is not useless. It is useful because He can do everything for me. भजन कीर्तन करो तो कोई भी खुश होकर आपको जो दे सकते हैं देते हैं ना. अरे दुनिया में मोक्ष कौन देगा? सिर्फ भगवान. इसलिए भगवान का उपासना, सगुण उपासना. सेकंड इज द परमात्मा विथ हिज माया एंड गुण अलोन इज दिस वर्ल्ड. Therefore, worship the world by your duties. Worship the world by being available when the world needs your services. Such person is prana priya to Ram. One, Saguna Upasaka. Second is Parahita. The one always thinking about how best I can do help to others. इसका हित मैं कैसे कर सकूं? The one who's always thinking like that. Not स्वार्थी, but परहित. प्रिय नहीं हित. दूसरों का हित करना, प्रिय नहीं करना. Like doctor needs, if needs, he does operation, cuts, amputes, surgery. That is for the hita of the patient. What is the priya? You know, no, नहीं काटूंगा, तुम तो फिर no emotions there. Intellectually understood what is good, and that is done. That's called hita. Intellectually understood what is good, but still there is attachment, emotion at the mind level. That's called priya. Like the stupid parents of today. That fellow is sleeping like buffalo till 8 o'clock, and parents tell them, why don't you wake that fellow up? They give 2 reasons. Swamiji, mera pyara, ladla, itna. When he sleeps, how cute he looks like. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? We have so much of धन दौलत to him. उसको सोने दो. This is one reason the stupid parents do give and don't wake them. And the other reason they say is, Mamaji, when he is sleeping, he is like you. Means sadhu. Then when he wakes up, what is he? He's like us, Rakshas. Better him sleep. Isn't it? So are they doing hita or priya to the fellow? They are doing priya. When then he becomes habituated. Then throughout life he wants to sleep. Like that all other things. Kuch bhi desire manga, de diya. He becomes slave to that. And suddenly when he goes to the job or world, there nobody listens to him, nobody fulfills his desire. Then he finds himself empty. अरे क्या हुआ? उसको गधे को घर में गलत आदत बनाए ना, तो therefore he gets frustrated everywhere. My friends are not loving me. Why? The parents are so much loving him. He expects that. If the parents have kicked him left and right, then when the friends kick, without loving, they say, "Arey, you are like our parents." Good, continue. Is it not? हित करना है, प्रिय नहीं करना. We have to do good for the world, not what is pleasing. Pleasing is emotional attachment. Mhm. So guna upasaka, parahita. Third one is nirata, niti, nirata, name. ये दोनों important. Niti means honesty. Please youngsters, never yield to dishonesty or corruptions. Come what may, you are destroying your life and you will trouble others. The troubling others becomes double destruction of you. Like the dishonest way, you have taken the bribe, let us say money. You will be caught, you are put in station. And जिससे जो bribe लिया तुमने और उसको दुखी कर दिया ना तुमने, तो फिर उसका भी पाप लगता है. इसी लाइफ में ना नीति कभी नहीं छोड़ना. नीति is honesty, the policy of being true, honest, etc. Pure. और उतना ही इंपॉर्टेंट है नेम मीन्स नियम. The self-accepted self-discipline is called niyama, and with regard to our performance in the world, full of honesty, purity is called as niti. भगवान इनको प्राण समान प्यार करते हैं. सो सगुणोपासक परहित नीति नियम दृढ़ हो गया. फोर थिंग्स. निरत नीति दृढ़ नियम. Fifth is very important. I like the fifth one more because in the fifth all the four come. What is that? Jinake dvijapada prema. Those who are devoted at the feet of the Guru. And the feet of Dvija means Brahmana or Guru or Sadhu Mahatma. Because that Mahatma tells me, you be the devotee of God. You be the servant of the world. You be doing the hita to everyone. You have to never give up the policy or niti. Please live in the disciplined life. All these sacred things are guided, taught, inspired to us by these Sadhu Mahatma Sant. Therefore, if you have devotion to him, then him, they only absolutely beautifully guide us for inner and outer success. They have nothing impure, they want nothing from us. Jinake Dvijapada Prema. Those are Te Nara Prana Priya. He said Te Nara Prana Samana Mama. This is what Rama's Swabhava. No, these are to be consciously studied and remembered, and we have to revel in these thoughts. We are such an ignorant, immature, you, the youngsters and me, even the people who are grown in age, these great Shastra Vakyas, Niti Vakyas, Jnana Vakyas, they don't even remember. उनको भूले बिसरे गीत याद रहते हैं, उनको एडवर्टाइजमेंट्स याद रहते हैं, उनको ना दूसरे लोगों के साथ जो मस्ती मौजा किया है ना वो याद रहते हैं. They remember all, not the Gita shlokas, not Ramayana mantras, not Upanishad mantras. You don't be like that. You just finish your outer duties and spend your time in reveling in this beautiful knowledge of our Shastras by listening to them, by studying them throughout life. Keep that role. Thank you. Om Durjana Sajjano Vayat Sajjana Shantimapniyat Shantamachid Vandevya Muktashchanyan Vimochet Asatoma Satgame Tamaso Jyotirgame Murtyurmamritanggame Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishate Om Shanti 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 Om Shri Gurubhyo Paramarshibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti MAATRE Tatsat Brahma Arpanamastu. Thank you for your patience. See you tomorrow.